This is Vee Trades, and today I'll be doing a technical analysis breakdown for CVS Health Corporation. CVS is an American healthcare company that owns multiple brands such as CVS Pharmacy. This was a request by one of my viewers. Before we begin, please take a second to give the video a like and subscribe for more chart analysis. Also, thank you to those who have already subscribed and liked my videos, it means a lot. Just a reminder that I have no positions in this company, so I'll give an unbiased viewpoint. We will start out the technical analysis by going over what I see on the daily chart and potential price targets. Then we'll wrap it up by looking over the long-term pattern on the weekly chart. So without zooming too far out on the daily chart, the first thing I notice is that we're in an uptrend because the EMA is pointing up and most of the price bars are above it. I'm gonna go ahead and put a channel on here. As you can see here, this channel fits pretty nicely, and it holds the prices back and forth. Whenever the price goes up, we get a bounce there, and whenever we come back to the channel, we find some support. The next thing that I notice about this stock and the price is that recently, from about May, its price has been in a spike in channel. So this is the spike down. As you can see here, it's been about 5 or 6 bars, and then we had a shallower channel play out because usually this first spike is too aggressive and it's unsustainable, so that's why price usually tapers off in a shallower trend. So I'm going to go ahead and change the color so you can see it better against the yellow channel. We can make it a light blue, and also for the spike. So when in trading, this is what is known as a spike in channel. This is the spike, and then this is the channel. And usually when we have that close outside, see this red bar is not fitting inside. When we have a close outside and also over here, and then we get the new low, that tells me that this short-term trend has ended. So we could potentially see a reversal now towards the upside. And also, since we had that close outside on the smaller trend and a new low, that's what I'm expecting on this uptrend now, because we had a close outside around over here, and now price should be attempting to retest this high or even blast past it and make a new one. So it's still a little early to tell whether it will do that or not, because recently price was inside of this range right here. So unless we get some good retests from this range, hold on, let me change the color again. Let's make it green. Okay, well, anyway, so we had a break out of the range, and then we came back to test it, and then it made a nice little tail bar. However, it'd be nice to see a double test, and that'll give me more confirmation that price has found support and we will continue up. So it's a little kind of uncertainty going on right now. Like if I was an aggressive trader, it'd be probably nice to go long right here, but since we had a break out of the range, we could fall back inside or even lower, probably to the $76 level, because that's where we had the original breakout and price hasn't tested it, and because there's a gap right here. But if we do have a little double test, or even if price just starts trending up from now on, that's the next target, the new high that you can create. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some measured moves. So the first one that I noticed was this one we had right here, and look what happens next. If I move it to about right there, it's this was the first leg up. We had our two-legged correction, and then this was the second leg. So this is the two legs right here. That was the first leg down, and then this was the second leg. And look what happened. We went right there, and then we had the continuation of the first leg. And look at we sold off right when it hit that $90 level. So imagine if you were trading that and you didn't know where it was going. So let's just say you did that, and then you were watching the price go up and up, and then you noticed, oh, this is a nice place to take my profits, because usually the market sells off once we have that measured move met. So now, since that was complete and we could potentially make a bigger leg up, this is what I see now. So this is the first large leg, the whole thing now, and then if this was the bottom of the correction, so we could potentially reach this target now, the 114 level. I'm gonna go ahead and put a horizontal line there, right there, 114, and the price gain in percentage, a 38% gain. So that was everything I wanted to talk about on the daily chart, and now we're on the weekly chart. So if I put the measured move back here of this leg up, and I move it over to the start of the new uptrend, I could see it reach that, remember, 114 level, and look at it's at this strong support and resistance level that it was previously at, this 113. So we could make that new high, and I'm going to show you another chart that looks pretty similar to this, and then you guys can be the judge of what will happen next. So we had the strong move up, and then we were in this downtrend channel. I'm going to go ahead and mark it for you guys off the first two swings, and we get these bounces. I would say it's about right there. Well, right here fits pretty good too, but this also makes sense. So every time we came to the lows, we bounced up to the highs, bounced, and then this time we had a break back in December 2019, early 2020, and then we tried to make that new low, but we couldn't, and then we had the rally up. And we also had that rally up because price made this leg down, and then this was the second leg, and we met it. And now, since that's the new leg formation, if I extend this arrow and I move this to the correction top, see, price couldn't reach it. So when price can't reach the measured move, it's going to trend strongly in the opposite direction, and that's what we got over here. So this is my target right here, this 115 level, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a chart that looks pretty similar to this, and that would be gold. So just have this picture in your mind. I'm gonna go ahead and remove the drawing tools, and you'll see it better. So look at I'm expecting to get that new high in place. I don't know when, maybe it could be 2 to 3 years from now actually, because if I have my cursor right here, it looks like 2024, but if it's a really strong trend, we could probably get it late or mid next year, but we'll see. Okay, but just keep this picture in your mind, and I'm gonna switch to gold right now, and that's the gold chart. So whenever it looks pretty similar to that CVS chart where we had that strong move up, and then we couldn't make the new low, and then we had that strong uptrend, and then we made the new high. Thank you for stopping by and checking out my video. Make sure to check out the rest of the channel, since you might be surprised on what you could learn. Leave a comment down below on where you think prices are headed. Lastly, I appreciate any feedback to help improve the channel, since I want to deliver great content to you guys. See you next time. Bye.